Can I adjust this or not touch it? I know once I touch it, it's.
Enlightening, empowering, entertaining. Good morning and welcome to Spectacular Magazine Radio Show. I'm your host, Phyllis Coley, CEO and editor of Spectacular Magazine. Spectacular Magazine Radio Show on Foxy shines a spotlight on community issues that impact our neighborhoods. We are your community-focused resource. You know, we had the Spectacular Magazine 2018 Man of the Year Awards Gala last Sunday at the Millennium over in Durham. And I'd like to now announce the 2018 Spectacular Magazine Men of the Year. Receiving the Lifetime Achievement Award, Mr. Joseph Sansom, Judge A. Leon Standback Jr., and posthumously, Dr. Phil Wynn. In the activism category, Reverend Dr. T. Anthony Spearman. Receiving the Community Award was Sidney Brody. In the education category, Mr. Barnes. Entrepreneurship Award went to Joseph Gatewood. In the mentor category was Daniel Jordan. Nonprofit management, Dr. Stephen Harrison. And in health and fitness, Desmond Scott of Prime Fitness. Congratulations to each of you. You are truly spectacular. I think it's safe to say that you will all agree with me that most nurses are compassionate and have an unparalleled ability to serve. My next guest believes that paired with the creativity, ideas, and leadership of nurses, she can help move nurses beyond the traditional realm of nursing to building a thriving brand. Joining me now is the nurse brandista, Santisha Walker. Welcome to Spectacular Magazine Radio Show.
Thank you. Good morning. Thanks
Good
for having
morning.
me.
I know. And how did you fare during the storm? Let's talk about that.
We fared okay. We did well. No lights were out, no power outage. Water's still good. So we're grateful. We're actually located in the RTP area. So I think
that's good. And see, I'm based in Durham, and we've been lucky. We were very blessed. Very, very blessed.
We are.
So listen, Santisha, tell me about your training and how long have you been a nurse?
Well, I actually graduated from Wake Tech Community College back in 2013. So I'm an ADN nurse who had gone on to get my master's in nursing. I worked at Wake Med, a hospital I was born at.
Okay, wow.
Years ago. So I worked at Wake Med in a cardiac intermediate step-down unit. And then before then, I worked as a certified nursing assistant. And then I moved on into a private neurology practice at Raleigh Neurology. And worked there for about 2.5, 3 years. And then I obtained my master's while I was there. And now I also operate as director of patient care services in home health agency. So I've done a little bit of all kinds
all types of nurses. Now you also
consultants and is DBA Walking with Health and Wellness. So that's where I work with the team of health and wellness professionals through 1099 contract. And we offer health and wellness seminars, workshops, education to groups, families. Some families want to be educated as a group, organizations, churches. So we do a lot of health and wellness education in the community.
But now you're also serving as a coach to other nurses.
I am.
So talk a little bit about what you're desiring, what your mission is with that.
Yes. So it's funny, when I became a nurse, I never envisioned myself getting into entrepreneurship as a nurse or even enterprise. I just saw myself as a nurse. But when my husband and I launched Walking with Health and Wellness, I figured there were other nurses who wanted to do this, right? There are other nurses who have ideas and things they want to do. So I branched out and I started Walk with Health and Wellness, but that's where the nurse brandista came into play. A lot of nurses have ideas, they have things they want to do, but they don't know how to position themselves in the market. I also have a business degree, so that helps.
Okay, right, that helps them a little bit. Yes.
But yes, so that's what the nurse brandista is about: helping nurses who have an idea, who want to do something beyond the bedside, know how to position themselves in the business arena, and properly brand themselves, right? And so a lot of people see nurses, they want to put us in a box, but there's so much we can do, right?
Yes.
We're the crux of healthcare. And so I believe that nurses, we're brilliant, we're creative, we're innovative, we do it every day.
Yes.
And so I want to see us a little bit more out in that arena.
So now encouraging nurses to leave the nursing field?
I am not. I actually am encouraging them to stay in their creativity. Something I always say is this type of nursing is not about leaving traditional nursing, but it's about availing ourselves to the opportunity to be creative, but still operate in the nursing profession. So there are a lot of nurses that I know, and there are 15 to 30,000 nurses across the nation who are nurse entrepreneurs.
Okay.
Many of us stayed in the bedside clinical setting and we just did something on the side. A lot of people call it a side hustle. And some nurses launched into it full-fledged. So I'm encouraging nurses to tap into what they really love. What is your passion as a nurse, or what problem can you solve? And then use that even to go beyond the bedside. Stay in that clinical setting, stay attached to the patients, stay attached to communities, because that's where we're the voice of our patients.
And this is what you've wanted to do since you probably were a little girl or a little boy.
It's fun. I'm in the middle of 5 children. And it's funny because I saw my parents, they were avid entrepreneurs. My mom, I mean, she had an amazing cleaning business growing up. My dad sold insurance. So I've been around business my whole life, but I've also seen them give back to the community. I've also seen them do activism in the community. So it's a part of me. I've always wanted to help others, but this is my way of doing it with my putting my stamp on nursing.
And so what are you doing exactly? So you have a webinar.
I do have a webinar that I'm offering for nurses.
Okay.
And so what I want to talk to them about is how to use their knowledge, leverage their knowledge to bring in additional income. The reason I focus on that is because many nurses are burnt out. Many nurses experience compassion fatigue, but with being burnt out, we feel the need to pick up extra shifts and work our bodies even more to pay for bills or to save for a vacation or whatever. So I'm saying, why not take that knowledge you already have and leverage that and bring in additional income outside of wearing your body down and becoming more burnt out? And guess what that does? That opens them up to more creativity.
Yes. And so you think that because you have another avenue, you have something outside of the hospital, outside of the health setting, that it actually energizes you.
It energizes you. And I've seen nurses who are just, they're about to leave the profession. There are so many nurses who leave at least motivated to be a nurse.
What's the webinar series called?
The webinar series is how to leverage your nursing knowledge and earn additional income.
Well, that's straightforward.
It is.
I mean, that's straightforward. Okay. And how can people now, because nurses work all kinds of shifts and all hours, so how can they take advantage of these webinars?
At this time, I'm offering them 2 times a week. Morning, Tuesday evening at 8 p.m., Saturday at 10 a.m. If you sign up for the webinar and you happen to miss it, there is a replay. At that time, you can still send me messages and interact with me. And it can be found on my Instagram page as well as my Facebook page at Santisha Walker RN.
Okay, and that's SANTISHA Walker, common spelling.
Yes.
Okay.
RN.
Right. RN at the end. Okay. And is there a website as well?
Yes, I have SantishaWalker.com as my main website. If you go there, you'll see my social media handles, but it's through. That's the platform that the webinar is being hosted on.
Okay. And so just tell us some bullet points, little things they can learn from those webinars.
Yes, I'm going to talk about the many opportunities available to nurses, which are in this. A lot of people box nurses in. I'm also going to talk about 9 specific ways to leverage your nursing knowledge and earn additional income. There's a free worksheet that I offered during when you first register for that webinar. So download it, have it ready. I'm going to talk about digital products. I don't think we can talk about the 21st century nurse that's launching outside of bedside nursing without talking about digital products. I'll talk about what that looks like and easy ways to get that going and set up.
Do you offer one?
I do offer one-on-one coaching. I have a Pick My Brain session that's offered through my website shop, as well as a branding coaching program.
Okay. All right. Thank you. I mean, this is so innovative. I think I'm so excited about it. And I'm not even a nurse. Okay. But I think that it's a wonderful opportunity. And I do think that nurses are creative people.
Thank you.
So I want to say thanks to Santisha Walker. Check out her website, SantishaWalker.com. We're going to have a little music from you. We'll be right back. We have the Blackness.